Alright, Coin Curiosity is live. Just finishing up a little bit of a setup here. And then we will get to the coins. Alright. Alright, let's get right to it. Start with these pennies, see what we could find. Hopefully we can pull out a few wheat cents. Just one more roll. Good to see you as well, my friend. Welcome, welcome. To see what we can pull out of some of these small cents here, as well as some of the quarters that we have. As usual, we do have the scope ready to go in the event we need to take a closer look at any of the finds. Hope your day's been going well for you. 1994 Denver. Not bad overall. Not bad. Glad to hear, my friend. Hopefully you got plenty of sleep from last night. A lot of moderation that was taking place in your stream. That was exciting. Fun to do. In 1980 Denver. Still has fairly decent luster, especially on the reverse here. The obverse isn't too bad. Details are fairly worn. Have the striations going through the coin, the lines going from the upper left to the lower right. '87 Denver. Shield reverse of 2021 Denver. '85. All right, we have some nice, a lot of nice glitter here. Someone wanted to probably finish this coin, have it look like a gem. some sort. Whichever kid got a hold of it. 99 Denver. $20.15. Plenty of coins with good luster on them. Just they have been worn down, unfortunately. That's okay. And another shield reverse. 2019 Denver. This is a 2019 Philadelphia. We do not need it. I'm just going to put it underneath the scope, but it's not necessarily needed here. All right, let's kick down the bit rate here a little bit. One moment. All right, 2004. If you're new to the channel, we say welcome. Please let us know where you're watching from in the chat. If you'd like to help fill up that whiskey glass, a subscribe will do so. $19.84 Denver. You're looking for the Philadelphia version. To search for a doubled ear variety on the 1984. $19.70. Could have taken a San Francisco Mint. Could have had an S below the date. 2023 Denver. How many rolls until we find the first wheat cent? We don't have that many rolls remaining in this fourth box that we've been on. So soon we'll have to move to quarters. Let's see, just one more roll is getting a batch of error coins tomorrow in the mail. Do you want to do a shared stream possibly? Yeah, I'd be open to that. We'll definitely just have to be able to coordinate. I just have one thing that I'm doing it around. Well, 2 p.m. Pacific, which would be about 4 p.m. your time, roughly. But yeah, if it's later on, we could definitely try to get something going on. I'd be open to that. Looking at error coins together. Hell yeah. Now the shield reverse. $20.23 Denver. Modern. All we need is one. 1979. We just need one wheat cent or one Canadian to jumpstart us. Free all day tomorrow, so whatever time works for you. All right. Let's see here. Trying to think of the best way that we can coordinate doing this. I will. Let me send you an email. I'll send you an email later. Later tonight, just one. That way we can coordinate what we need to do to get a shared stream going. This has been heavily damaged. Look at the corrosion on this. Yeah, well, let me send you an email. That way we can exchange more private information over the email. That way we don't have give out anything in here. So I'll send you an email and we'll link up. But this has been corroded. But welcome everybody to the Coin Curiosity channel. Looking for some wheat cents. Any major varieties. Seeing what we could find. It's good luster on this 1988 Denver. Spotting. Not worth keeping. And a shield reverse 2011 Denver. (1981) Denver. You're free to type exclamation point commands. See what commands are available in the chat that you can partake in. Play some side games if you would like. 2017 Denver. (2010) 1991. Nothing of significance yet. All right. It's fine. Definitely look forward to it. Helped me out a lot in streams. Hey, very much appreciated. Just one for that comment. Look, I'm always glad to help, and look, if I can, just continue as you've always said in your streams of providing information, that is accurate, to the best of our abilities. That's what we would like to do, and your streams are entertaining. You're very good at engaging, so I will be in there as often as I possibly can to be part of the fun, and of course to help moderate. So I definitely enjoyed being there for the ride. So anything I can do to help, good sir. Anything I can do to help. All right, let's get on to roll number 2. Its stream has just recently started. Do we see any Canadians off the bat? We do not. No Canadian cents. Can we get a Wheatie? '94 Denver. 94 was, I believe, the first one that we started with on this stream. '15 Denver. Not even come across any dates yet that would have major varieties. (2018) Denver. We've got plenty of shield reverse pennies, more modern. So we're definitely going to need some help in trying to get some oldies out of here. We'll be able to pull out about 4 or 5 wheat cents. That's what we'd like to try to do. 1998. We're going to be searching for a wide AM on this 1998. So the word America on the reverse. Now you would like to see a gap in between the legs of A and M. There is no gap. They're essentially kissing, so that is the normal die variety. At least it was the first one that we were able to take a look at, see if there was anything there. 1981. Drop that one. Nothing important, probably. No. 87 Denver. 2005. As well as looking for any, these pennies or coins that may have some great eye appeal. We'd be able to get them uploaded to the website for you, the viewer, would be able to grade at coincuriosity.us. You can become a member, upload pictures of your coins to be graded by the community, as well as if you need help of the identification of any coin, you can also upload it, and the community can help provide you with information on what they believe the coin is with references. And then once you are comfortable with the information that has been supplied by the community, you can go in and update it and then get it graded. Copy that, just one. Getting your email, as well as I've repeated it so many times in my head when you set it on stream. So key part for me is remembering that there's 3 zeros at the end. But I've got it for sure. So where's this first wheat cent gonna show itself? Again, we need one to get it going. Welcome everyone. (2016) Denver. Roll number 2. I agree with you. Definitely need to get some things uploaded so I can start grading some of them. It'd be fun to do. 1971 San Francisco. Nope, I looked at it wrong. 1971 Denver. We do not need to look for any type of variety on that. 93 Denver. Pull out a few more penny rolls, and then maybe we'll switch to you know what? Right before we do some pennies, let's crack open a quarter roll, see what we can get in our quarters. Maybe this is the luck switch that we needed. And I'll throw them everywhere. That's a surefire way to have those go flying. Very exciting there. You got to know how to hold your roll. All right, Delaware. Looking for low mintage quarters. Looking for silver, of course, which will be difficult. I've got Butterfingers. That was an 85 pop of Butterfingers today. We're trying to hold the coins. So what happens as you continue to get older? 1973 and Tuskegee Airmen, Denver. Dr. Sally Ride. New Hampshire. Mountain Hood is a low mintage quarter, so we will let's get that underneath the scope here. Unfortunately, look right off the bat, there is a gouge, which is not what we want to see, but we're going to be at 34 million minted for the Mount Hood. It doesn't really matter if it's going to be a Philadelphia or a Denver mint. Rough shape. Let's check the front of the coin. Denver. All right. Well, we'll take it nonetheless. It's a decent reverse. One of the first things that I look for are the breast feathers in the eagle. So you can definitely see those striations. One of the first parts to be worn down. Yeah, it's not too bad of a 1995. I mean, it's uniform blending with its bag marks. That spot just right over there. This possibly could be able to be I think that's damage to the actual metal. I do not think that is to be dirt, so that would hurt it, unfortunately. Well, shucks. I had a fairly nice older coin there. 30 years old. Blue Ridge Parkway. Homestead 2015. 27 Philly. Now they're Connecticut. I may have to switch over and pull a portrait stream here to get a few others. Landscape mode is definitely a little bit harder to get the video out, but you gain so much more real estate with landscape mode on being able what you can display onto the desktop or to your mobile device, tablet, whatever you may be watching on. I can switch over if need be. That's easy enough. Lowell 2019 Shawnee. And Virginia. Looks like it's just slightly, oh so slightly, the heavier rim and edge. Nothing that's going to get me too worked up on. All right, one more quarter roll. Almost looks like it about the seventh coin from the top. It's just going to be damage, not silver. Crossing the Delaware. Bessie Coleman. San Antonio Missions. Love the cross on the reverse of that. That separates the four designs. Weir Farm shows a W. 85 Papa. Voyagers 2018. Not a look at the cartwheel. Got a good cartwheel. $1965. Could have taken it in 1964. So for Philadelphia, do not need any more Warrens. Mount Rushmore. Man Killer. And the quarter that dropped was 93. 67. Apostle Islands. Yeah, it was Anime Wong. So I didn't think there was going to be anything too significant out of that coin. Nope. West Virginia. Mountain Mama. Country Roads, Take Me Home. Tallgrass Prairie. West Point Mint, let's go. No. Not a bad looking Idaho right here though. Almost no bag marks on the. We will put that aside. That is a decent Idaho right there. Now this Voyagers has a few more bag marks. Let's look at the front. Yeah, there's a few more scratches on that one, but you know what? We're going to set that one aside too. And Minnesota. Yeah, this one's a little bit more heavily scratched. All right, you know what, everybody? We're going to reset up. We're going to redo the layout and come back in portrait mode. Let's see if we can boost some engagement here. Sometimes you got to play the game. So appreciate you in this 32-minute landscape stream. Let's see what we can do when we swap over to portrait. We'll be back in just a few minutes.